Es ist heute Abend meine Aufgabe, euch alle hier zu begrüßen. Das will ich jetzt tun. Liebe Bluesgemeinde, herzlich willkommen zur Eröffnung des 30. Bluesfestivals. Ich muss gestehen, ja, genau. Ich muss gestehen, ich bin ja nicht von Anfang an dabei, aber der Helge ist von Anfang an dabei. Also dem haben wir diesen ganzen Schlamassel ja zu verdanken. Danke, Helge. Jens auch, genau, der ist ja immer mitbeteiligt gewesen. Marc und Georg waren auch von Anfang an dabei. Und haben das Festival mit Helge und Jens zusammen durch die 30 Jahre hinweg immer begleitet, und ich finde, allen Beteiligten sieht man das irgendwie so gar nicht an. So, heute Abend, also seit einigen Jahren ist es ja auch eine schöne Tradition geworden, dass wir eine Ausstellung haben hier im Café Klausberger. Da nochmal herzlichen Dank an das Café Klausberger, dass die das auch immer so mitmachen. Das ist auch nochmal ein kleiner Applaus wert. Also vor allem auch für die Mädels, die da hinterm Tresen stehen und sich heute den Abend um die Ohren schlagen und möglicherweise morgen früh auch schon wieder hier stehen und Kuchen und Brötchen verkaufen. Das ist schon eine Leistung, dass sie so machen über die nächsten 4 Tage hinweg. So, das 30. Bluesfestival, und wir haben wieder eine wunderbare Ausstellung. Wir haben eine Fotoausstellung. Der Künstler, was ich vorhin gelernt habe, ist Amerikaner, der aber schon sehr lange in Dänemark lebt. Und deswegen habe ich jetzt mal mein bestes Englisch bemüht und wechsle jetzt die Sprache, und ich hoffe, ihr könnt mich verstehen und die anderen können mich auch verstehen. So, our artist of the exhibition is Leonard Cantor. He's sitting over there with the head, the man with the head. And what I have learned is he's an American, but a lot of people like me thought he's from Denmark. Both things are true, because he's an American and he moved to Denmark 50 years ago. And I asked him, why did you move from America to Denmark? And he said, well, there's only one reason for an American to move to Copenhagen. And he hadn't to say any more, because I looked at his wonderful wife, Merete. So he's the reason that he moved from America to Copenhagen. And then asked him, what about your taking pictures, photography? And he said, at the age of 8, his father gave him a camera, his first camera, and he started taking pictures. Sometimes he did it as a professional, sometimes he did it as a hobby. And yeah, that was the second question about photography. My next question was, an American from Copenhagen, how did it happen that he came to Eutin? And he said he was working in a company and he had a colleague, and the colleague retired in a beautiful place called Malente. I don't know how it could happen, but it happened. And at the 60th birthday of this colleague, Leonard and Merete were invited to Malente, and they stumbled into some posters of the Blues Festival Eutin. And so they stumbled in the Blues Festival, and that was 2006. That was the first time. Is it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it clearly.
Yeah. And I said, well, it's your 13th year now. And he said, not really. They dropped 1 year, so it's your 12th time here. And yeah, that's about Leonard. And the pictures inside the exhibition, he shows with his pictures some places of Copenhagen, which is a beautiful city, as I can tell you. Copenhagen has a beautiful blues club, the Mojo Blues Club. I have been there, and I liked it very much. And so he shows some pictures from Copenhagen, and he shows some blues pictures from blues artists. And some of the pictures are taken in Danish venues around Copenhagen, and some pictures are taken here in Eutin. And I would like to recommend you to have a special look at the picture of Big Daddy Wilson at his sunglasses and at the reflection in the sunglasses. And you will realize where this picture has been taken. So he's not only taking pictures, he's not only traveling, he also volunteers in a music club, and it's a world music club. And in this blues club, in this world music club, he takes care of the bluesy part of the music. Means he organizes blues musicians to come to the place, and he told me some names, and some names I would like to mention here, like Mike Anderson. He was playing here at the Blues Festival, and I can speak for myself, we loved the concert very much. And Big Daddy Wilson, who has played this festival too, and the Blues Challenge too, he played in your club too. So that's what Leonard Kantor does. That's what I learned from him a few minutes ago. And that's what I could keep in my mind. And so what I would like to say is, words enough, my words enough. I would like to give the word to Leonard Kantor to say some words to his pictures, to his exhibition, and I would like you to welcome him with a big warm applause.
All I can say is thank you very much. My German is not as good as your English. And so I'm going to stick with the English. I hope everybody will be okay with that. Otherwise, well, not much to do about it. I would first like to say that I'm very happy to be back in Eutin again. The people are so nice. The music is so nice. The weather, well, sometimes it's nice and sometimes it isn't, but that's the way it is at home too. So that's okay. The first time I was here was, almost 20 years ago. I feel it's gotten better and better and better. And the music has always captured me, and I enjoy it. And it's the reason that I come back, and I know it's the reason that so many others come back. I was brought up in the United States. I lived in New York City, and then it was back in 1965 that I was working in the New York World's Fair, and I met my wife, and so it still went 4 or 5 years before I came to Denmark, and Denmark is it's a very nice place, like you said. But coming from a metropolitan, busy city like New York, which I did, I felt like I was dropped into the middle of Hans Christian Andersen story. I walked around, gee, you know, where am I? Why am I here? You told me why I was here. Well, it was actually, you know, a common decision. I was working for a big tech company, IBM, and they wanted to move someplace small, right? In upstate New York. So I went to Copenhagen instead, and there was Hans Christian Andersen. And but it was nice, like you said, I've been taking pictures since I was 8 years old, and bothering people and trying to get the best pictures. Everybody that has a camera in his head knows that. And it grew on me, and so I started working for a professional photographer. That was boring. You know, it was boring. You know, how many weddings can you take? Right?
Newborn babies.
Yeah, newborn babies and weddings. And, well, then blues became my music, and when I came to Copenhagen, it was even more blues, because they really have good blues music. A lot of international people come to Copenhagen. There were blues musicians that came from the States and found a better life in Europe and in Copenhagen. And they stayed and they played, and we heard and we listened. And I found that I could combine my passion for photography and my passion for music in my pictures. This is a very small collection, and the pictures I have, yeah, I don't know how many pictures I've taken in Eutin. And all of a sudden I heard I was going to have pictures not of just of Copenhagen, but also of musicians. So I took those. And this gave me the opportunity also to work with musicians. So this world music venue that we've put together, it gives me the opportunity to come close to the musicians. It gives me the opportunity to take pictures of them, to listen, and to see how they feel. And I try to capture that in the pictures. Just like I walk around Copenhagen and try to see the feelings that are behind the people that are sitting there, the feelings that are reflected, literally reflected in some of the pictures I've taken. And all I can say is I hope you like them as much as I do, and I hope you'll enjoy them when you go and look at them. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonard. And I think now it's the time to change to some music. Which means Lisa Mills.
It makes me feel good I'm not the only American here, Leonard. I'm from South Mississippi originally, and I have a house in Mobile, Alabama that I see every once in a while. And so it's wonderful to be here for Eutin's 30th anniversary. And let me just play a song, see how it goes. Probably thinking I'm going to play some Hank Williams or something, right?
No.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. My pick is gone.
Oh.
But it's all right because I always carry extra ones in my purse. Yeah, in my bag, right here. Most women have lipstick. I have guitar picks. see. Yeah, well, when I was young, growing up in South Mississippi, I used to take the used plastic milk jugs and cut them out. See if this works. Oh, yeah. So, I'm going to save all the good stuff for when George and the guys come up. All right? How y'all doing? Okay? Sometimes you fly so high, can't find a place to land. Got money in the bank, drink in your hand, and when your love gets low, baby, you know, darling, you're gonna have to choose, and our love is drifting. And it's a good day for the blues when you shuffle your car. You always see a winning hand. Oh, oh. When your luck is on the road, now you know you never have to take a stand. And when your chips get low, baby, you know, oh, darling, you're gonna have to choose, and our love is drifting.
Yeah.
And it's a good day for the blues. Well, it's a good day, yeah. For Bobby Blue Black, no, no, no. For the thrills go on. Oh, and Magic said, whatever it takes, I do what I can do, oh Lord, to bridge this river that flows from me to you, and our love is drifting. And it's a good day for the blues. Yeah, dum, 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 dum. Oh, down, down, down. When your love is low, oh baby, you know that, oh darling, somebody's got to lose, and our love is drifting. And it's a good day for the blues. Oh, now, now, now. And our love is drifting. And it's a good day. It's a real good day, Lord. It's a real good day, yeah. It's a real good day, Lord. It's a real good day. I said now love is drifting away. Now love is drifting away. I said now, my love is, your love is, your love is, our love is, our love is, our love is, our love is drifting. Whoa, now it's a good day for the blues.
Calais.
Calais, Calais. All right, here we go in the key of B, as in boy. This is showing off. I met Lazy Lester in New Orleans one time at some kind of festival, and his wife gave me her business card. I have it somewhere. But it's the real deal, Lucille from Louisiana. that sugar-coated love. Sugar-coated loving, alright. He's a real girl, baby. Now don't mean maybe he's mine. Well, you can have your pick of the others. You can have anyone that you choose. But I'm holding on to this baby of mine, 'cause he's got what I can use, and that sugar-coated loving. Sugar-coated loving, alright. He's a real girl, baby. That don't mean baby he's mine. It's all you, Mark. Well, you can have your pick of the others. You can have anyone that you choose. But I'm holding on to this baby of mine. He's got what I can use, and that sugar-coated loving. Sugar-coated loving. He's a real girl, baby. That don't mean baby he's mine. All right, bring it down for me, guys. And if you wanna know what sugar-coated love is, it's the best loving they got. It's the kind of love makes that old seem young, and it makes that North Pole hot. It's got sugar-coated love. Sugar-coated loving, alright. It's a real gone, baby, and I don't mean baby is mine. Oh, wanna know what sugar-coated love is? It's the best loving they got. Kind of love makes us all seem young, and it makes that North Pole hot. It's got sugar-coated loving. Sugar-coated loving. He's a real girl, baby. Now don't mean baby he's mine. One more time, just like that. He's a real girl, baby. Now don't mean baby he's mine. We're taking it home right here, right here. Here we go. He's a real girl, baby. Now don't mean baby he's mine. Thank you. Well, my lies be seen going to my baby's head. Bright lights be seen going to my baby's head. You know, I tried to tell the man, but he don't believe a word I said. It's alright, pretty baby. You're gonna need my help someday. It's alright.
Alex.
Oh, went down to the crossroads, leave 'em sinking down.
Dankeschön. Lisa Mills, thank you very much. Marc Breitfelder.
Und natürlich Georg Schröder.
Wir sagen vielen, vielen Dank und wir sehen uns spätestens auf der großen Bühne wieder.